All right. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how the draft lottery goes. I think we're live. I think we look good. All right, who's going to win this thing? I'm hoping it's San Jose. We'll do a sim. And San Jose and Calgary. Or Calgary and Pittsburgh. Could you imagine Pittsburgh went from 14 to 4? That would be crazy. Oh, could you imagine? I just simmed it again. Imagine Celebrini goes to Calgary. Hoping for the Habs for all my family in Newfoundland. Heck yeah. Well, in this little simulation that I did, they moved up 3 spots. So the current draft lottery odds. San Jose, 25.5% chance to win it. Wait, what the hell? Sportsnet? Hello. Thank you. Wait, pick odds. 25% odds to pick first. Buffalo. Could you imagine if Buffalo somehow won this thing? That would be crazy. Or Calgary, Montreal, Columbus. Let's sim the lottery. Buffalo. Buffalo won this simulation. God damn. Super curious to see how this plays out. I really hope Chicago does not win the lottery. They got Connor Bedard. I do not want Chicago to win this lottery. I would be cool with San Jose winning it. I would be cool with Columbus winning it. Anaheim, I would be okay with. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want Chicago to win the lottery. I don't want them picking first overall again. Come on, Montreal. Could you imagine? If Utah wins the lottery, whether they pick second or first, I'm going to call this thing rigged 100%. I don't think anyone wants Chicago to win it. I also don't think anyone wants Chicago to win it. Should be fun, though. It's, you know, as an Oilers fan, obviously I've seen my team win the lottery so much. So it's fun just watching it as a neutral fan, not having any kind of stake in it. I don't agree with the mock draft. I think Montreal will pick Patton over ICYMI at 5. Interesting. Oh, look at this one. Utah first, Calgary second. Look at that simulation. I guess Yzerman is ranked 6th, at least according to this Tankathon website. Caden Lindstrom. 32 games, 46 points. He had 27 goals. Was he hurt this year? We go to the mock draft. This website's probably going to crash, the amount of people that are on it right now. Yeah, you think Montreal would take Catton over Yzerman? That's interesting. Yzerman is a left wing. Catton he's just listed as a forward. That's interesting. Prospect rankings. Now, I haven't watched a whole lot of junior or like university hockey this year, so I'm not super familiar with the prospects this year. If Utah or Chicago get it, I still think it isn't rigged. Just think of it. McDavid, best player since Lemieux, went to the Oilers. Matthews, best player since McDavid, went to Toronto. I mean, yeah, I don't think the lottery's ever been like rigged, but it would look a little strange if Utah, in their first season in Salt Lake City, won the draft lottery. Sorry I'm so late. Hey, don't worry about it. You're not late. Draft lottery hasn't even happened yet. Lots of time. I wasn't even going to stream, but I decided literally like 15 minutes ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stream. Why not? Also, I hope you're doing well, Borealis. Stop. Gary Bettman already decided that shit. Here's the prospect rankings. Ivan Demidov, Artem Levshunov, Caden Lindstrom, Zeev Buum, Cole Yzerman, Zane Perrick, Sam Dickinson, Berkeley Catton, and Anton Silayev. Top 10. Yzerman has been documented as a one-sided game. Potential future Zadina, Wallstrom. Catton is compared to Barzal or Nuge, kind of. Okay, interesting. So we'll take a look at the pick odds. So San Jose has 25.5% chance of picking first. Chicago, 13.5%. Anaheim, 11.5%. Columbus, 9.5%. Montreal, 8.5%. Utah, 7.5%, and so on. Buffalo with a 3.0% chance to pick first overall. Could you imagine if Buffalo won it? Won the lottery? I just heard of the draft for the first time today. Oh, interesting. But Macklin Celebrini, he's the youngest player to ever win the Hobey Baker Award. Stop. What are you doing, Cat? I've been really into the players. Unlikely, but if Montreal drops to 7, they might take Ty Iginla. Oh. Iginla had a great season, and he had a terrific under 18 championship. And I know Macklin Celebrini is playing in the Worlds as well, which is really interesting. Boston University, Celebrini. Make sure I don't accidentally broadcast anything from the Sportsnet stream. Chicago's my least favorite team, especially after the massive scandal that they had. They don't deserve #1 pick again. Yeah, I would not like to see Chicago win the draft lottery again. I would be pretty cheesed. Although I wonder if people felt that way about the Oilers in 2010, 2011, and 2012 when they won it 3 years in a row. I'd love to see Lane Hudson and Macklin Celebrini continue their chemistry to the NHL. I want Montreal, please. That would be incredible. Montreal would be their future would be completely stacked if they won the draft lottery tonight. It is Jerome's kid. Yep. That is Jerome McGinley's son. So right now, SportsCenter is just showing some World Junior highlights. No, they didn't. But just the fact that the Oilers did win the draft lottery 3 years in a row, like, I think there were probably a lot of fans that were just, like, really eye-rolly about it. What time did they do the lottery? I'm actually not sure. I would imagine it wouldn't... It'll be in the next 5-10 minutes, probably, I would think. Because they're doing the lottery before Carolina and New York game 2, which is in 25 minutes or so. Who do you think Edmonton will select in the second round? That is a really good question. Because the Oilers probably won't be picking. Probably, I mean, if they go on a deep playoff run, they might not be picking until the late 50s, the early 60s in round 2. So I don't even know who's available there. Let's take a look. According to Tankathon's draft rankings, Harrison Brunick, Leon Mugley. We could have a second Leon on the team. He's a defenseman. Why is Justin Poirier, oh my God, Poirier, ranked so low? 5'8", 181 pounds, 51 goals, 68 games. That doesn't seem terrible. Is it just because of his height? Bought NHL 24 last night. Nice. Seen a lot of love from Lindstrom to Montreal. I feel like with the injury troubles and how most of his points came from goals, I think he could be like the future Doc, not better than others. Hey, that's fair. Because, yeah, Lindstrom, you are right. He only played 32 games, but he did have 27 goals. And he's big. That's a big boy. 6'4", 216. If Buffalo wins this, I honestly am just going to be an Oilers fan for 10 years. Benson, Savoy, Celebrini, Thompson, Darlene, Power, Levi, Quinn, and more. Just two. I mean, and now they have Lindy Ruff head coaching again. I don't know if Lindy Ruff is the answer to the head coaching situation there, but... But in terms of who I would like to see win the lottery, I would be okay with San Jose. I think San Jose winning the lottery would be good. Not Chicago. I'd be okay if Anaheim won it. Columbus, I'd be okay if they won it. Montreal, I'm pretty indifferent. Utah, sure. Ottawa, yeah. Seattle, yeah. Calgary, yeah. New Jersey, and Buffalo, I don't think there's going to be any surprises here. I think San Jose will win the lottery. And Bettman's talking right now. Mike Babcock, oh no. No! I don't think Babcock... I mean, he might coach again at some point in the NHL, but... I don't know. Babcock's... He's kind of a psychopath. I couldn't imagine trying to play hockey for that guy. Stop it. So, the draft lottery, 2 drawings for 16 teams that did not make the playoffs. Teams can only move up a maximum of 10 spots. If a team in the 12 to 16 range wins the first drawing, first pick will remain with San Jose Sharks. Teams cannot win the lottery more than twice in a 5-year period. Watch San Jose draft. The lowest they could draft is 3rd, I think. Windy's probably just a fill-in until they are competitive again. Yeah. It's possible. I want to see Edmonton win the lottery, move up from... Yeah. Oh, here's Bill Daly. Looks like we're getting started here. Did I hear Babcock was going through players' phones? I did. That's why I said it's just psychopath behavior. 16th pick. All right, St. Louis did not win any of the lotteries, so they remain at 16. And Detroit will pick 15th. Here's number 14 now. Pittsburgh. So they remain at 14. Oh, that pick goes to the Sharks. I guess that was in the Erik Karlsson contract or deal. Thirteenth selection belongs to Minnesota. So Minnesota stays at 13. No surprises so far. Show me your family photos and browser history. Philadelphia Flyers remain at 12. Oh, they did 5 picks, and now they're talking to Macklin Celebrini. Why are they... Why? Just show the picks. No offense to Macklin, but... Do you think Buffalo? Imagine Buffalo, 3% chance, or whatever the percentage was. Must be so awkward for a player like Celebrini to just be standing in the studio. Buffalo did not win the draft lottery. They are picking 11th. Tenth selection. New Jersey. New Jersey did not win the lottery. They will pick 10. And now they're talking about Cole Yzerman. National Development Program history. Passed Cole Caulfield this year. 127 goals. Kessel had 104 goals in the National Development Program. Will Smith, 82 goals. The 9th selection, does Calgary win the lottery? They do not. Calgary remains at number 9. No surprises or shocks so far. Seattle remains at number 8. They do not move up. Number 7 would be Ottawa. So if Utah is where Ottawa is, then that means Ottawa has won it. Ottawa remains at 7. No surprises here. Utah, number 6. If it's Montreal down in the 6th slot. So Utah will remain at number 6. Utah did not win the draft lottery. 5th overall selection. Montreal. Montreal at 5. Montreal did not win the draft lottery. So there's Columbus, Anaheim, Chicago, and San Jose remaining. I still think it's going to be the Sharks. I was hoping that there was going to be some kind of excitement, but doesn't look like it so far. Fine with Montreal. I mean, 5, you still get a great player. It seems like every pick after number 2 seems kind of like a crapshoot this year. 4th pick. Columbus did not win the draft lottery. They remain at number 4. They're really stretching this out. So Anaheim, Chicago, or San Jose will be picking number 1 overall here. Please don't be Chicago. Please don't be Chicago. Oh, they're going to take a commercial break. Wow. With 3 picks remaining. Commercial break. We love that. So the immediate reaction to Elliot Friedman tweeting the top 3 remain San Jose, Chicago, Anaheim, as Columbus picked 4th. Chicago won it. We all know it's rigged. Chicago again. Let's not kid here. They rigged it for Chicago. It's going to be Chicago. Chicago. Screw Anaheim and Chicago. I like Anaheim I'm pretty indifferent with, but Chicago absolutely not. Would not like that at all. They already have Bedard. They don't need another one. Has to be the most awkward draft ever, so bad. No wins for Columbus. But yeah, there's been no no surprises. Usually there's always like a team that moves up significantly from somewhere in the draft order, but nothing has changed from the order so far. Come here. Nope. Nope. Pass. No. I want Anaheim to win. They haven't had a good team in a long time. I mean, Anaheim won a cup in 2007. And just as an Oilers fan, watching them beat us up in the 2017 playoffs, I will always have a biased, like, negative view of them. But I'm pretty indifferent to them in general. Exactly, Jordan. I'm with you. How long does the draft last? So the lottery, they're just determining the order of the draft picks. The draft isn't until June, the end of June in Vegas. They're just discussing who's going to possibly win the first overall pick. San Jose was considered the best non-cup winner of the 2010s. Blackhawks just came out of a dynasty. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's another reason why I don't want Chicago to win the lottery. They had Taves and Kane, and they won 3 cups in 6 years. They don't need more success. And San Jose, they've never won a cup. I don't think they've won a draft lottery. Has San Jose ever picked first overall? I don't think they have. All right. The 3rd overall pick is the Ducks, which means it's San Jose or Chicago will be picking first overall. Yeah, welcome in, Preston. Please go to San Jose. Do not go to Chicago, for the love of God. The number 1 overall pick. Please don't be Chicago. Don't do this. San Jose Sharks. So there was everyone ended up picking in the same order. Nobody won the lottery. Like, San Jose won. That's excellent. Good for the Sharks. Now, hopefully Mike Greer learns how to make better trades and not just give up pieces for literally nothing like he did with Hurdle. But yeah, no movement. There was 0 movement this year. Not a single team moved up or down. That's really boring. L draft, I agree. Boo! Dinner bells, what is that? What's going on? Okay, so when we kind of look at... Let's see if this website is updated yet. I don't think it has. Draft order. So yeah, the draft order. San Jose, Chicago, Anaheim, Columbus, Montreal, Utah, Ottawa, Seattle, Calgary, New Jersey, Buffalo, Philly, Minnesota, San Jose. The pick from Pittsburgh goes to San Jose in the Erik Karlsson trade. Detroit at 15 and St. Louis at 16. And that's it. Oilers didn't win shit draft. We probably shouldn't be complaining about another team getting too many number 1 draft picks. Hey, I mean, if Edmonton had won several cups and, with the picks, and if they still had their number 1 overall picks. I mean, they have Nugent McDavid, but Yakupov and Hall are gone. But I'm happy that San Jose won the draft lottery. Let's see what Twitter thinks. San Jose wins the draft lottery. Chicago 2nd, Anaheim 3rd. Anticlimactic. When has it ever gone directly in order? This is fun. This was not the plan. Kim Jong-Bettman. What the fuck? Thank God Chicago didn't win. That seems to be like the consensus. Thank God it's not Chicago. Well, I was expecting a bit more movement. I was expecting a bit more excitement. So, you know, there's not a whole lot to talk about. There isn't much to recap. San Jose is going to pick 1st overall. Good for them. That's exciting. Exciting for the franchise. They're going to get a terrific player in Macklin Celebrini. Yeah. Let's take a look. We'll quickly look at the Sharks like roster. Because like they have a bad team. Player stats. Now let's take a look here. I was expecting any move. It's so weird. There's always some movement during a draft lottery. But so Macklin Celebrini, I mean, San Jose, they have Granlund, Eklund, Zetterlund. Look at all the uns. Granlund, Eklund, Zetterlund. They have Zadina, only had 13 goals. Dude, Mike Hoffman's in San Jose? I didn't even realize. Oh, God. Oh, God, this team is so bad. Oh, no. Like, I knew they were bad. I did not realize that they were, like, this bad. Holy smokes. Kim Jong-Bettman. 14th overall pick will be San Jose. They got that pick from Pittsburgh in the Erik Karlsson trade. Oh, the player. Prospect rankings. They have Liam Greentree ranked 14th overall, at least on this Tankathon site. I'm going to say 22 goals, 39 assists, 61 points in 74 games played. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Celebrini does, because he's going to be the guy that they're going to rely on a lot. He's going to get all the power play time. He's going to get first line time, I would imagine. Just consider, like, looking at this paper or this team on paper, it's just like, this is a rough team. But it's like Bedard in Chicago this year, too. I thought Bedard would actually produce a little bit more, even though Bedard had a terrific rookie season. Obviously, the jaw injury prevented him from breaking out further. But Chicago just had so little pieces to surround Bedard with that it's hard for just one player to produce the offense. I think that's going to happen again in San Jose. It's hilarious the Hoffman landed there once Karlsson was gone. Oh, God, yeah. The Hoffman-Karlsson, Hoffman's wife, Erik Karlsson situation was so bad. Just saw the Sharks won. They did. San Jose will be picking 1st overall. I think for the first time in their history. App friendly. Let's look at the Sharks. So they have to re-sign LeBanc. Hoffman's a UFA. He won't come back. Kunin, Barabanov, Bailey Carpenter. This is brutal, man. San Jose is going to be a really bad team. They have a ton of draft capital, though. 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, a third, a fourth, 2 fifths, and a 7th. Next year, they have 2 firsts, 2 fourths. Two first-rounders, they might actually have decent power play in a few years. Agreed. They have Will Smith from last year. He's a solid prospect, too. Very nice. So, yeah, we'll see how it plays out for the Sharks. They've used up their retention slots here. Brent Burns is being retained for 2 more years. Hurdle's being retained for God knows how long. And Erik Karlsson's being retained for for the next 3 seasons. And, oh, they have so much dead cap. Oh, my Lord. Why? Mike Greer has his hands full, bro. Like, honestly. Yo, welcome to the locker room. Thanks so much for the sub QF Pro 21. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to assume San Jose, unless they like go crazy in free agency and make a splash with trades and, you know, go nuts at the draft. This is a team that's probably going to finish bottom 5, bottom 3 again next season, even with Celebrini. It's a pretty nasty looking roster. They have a ton of dead cap space. I mean, and they traded Hurdle for like pretty much nothing to Vegas. Didn't like that trade at all. But that's pretty much it from me. I was hoping and expecting a little bit more excitement during the draft tonight, but that's okay. If you're an Oilers fan tuning in, I will be live streaming the Oilers and Canucks Game 1 tomorrow night. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm debating if I want to stream the Bruins and Panthers before the Oilers because they are playing back-to-back. We could do like a really big, long stream, a full 6.5 hour stream, which, I mean, I won't do as much commentary during the Bruins game if I do that because I will need my voice for the Oilers game. So we will see. I will have the pregame report up tomorrow morning as well. Lots of content on the way. Super excited. Everyone that tuned in to the draft reaction live stream tonight, I do appreciate it a lot. Surprisingly, a lot of viewers. We had over 160 people tune in to the draft lottery tonight. So that was fun. Just kind of decided to do it on a whim. So thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. I will see you all soon. QF Pro, thank you so much for becoming a member of the locker room. Very exciting. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. We'll see y'all very, very soon. Go Hurricanes and go Dallas Stars tonight. And yeah, hit the like button. Thanks, Maddie. Appreciate that.